Retro Sports Network presents Wednesday Night Baseball, Pro Baseball 64. Tonight, May 13th, 1964, the New York Yankees travel to Tiger Stadium to face the Detroit Tigers. We have Hank McGwire and Whitey Ford facing off again tonight. Well, not again. It's the second time we've had Whitey Ford. The Yankees are in second place in the American League at 14-7, while the Tigers are 11-12. Can I show you that? I can show you. Minnesota with a 4-game lead over the Yankees. They've won 8 out of their last 10 and 5 in a row. They're 20-5. The Tigers are in fourth place, 11-12, 8 back. However, they've won 7 out of their last 10, and they won their last game. The Pirates had a 12-game winning streak stopped in the National League, and they lead the Reds by 6. They're 23-3. You will see them Saturday at Dodger Stadium against the Dodgers. All right, with all that underway, let's take a look at the lineup for the New York Yankees. It'll be Phil Linz leading off. Bobby Richardson, he's played short. Bobby Richardson, the second baseman, bats second. Hector Lopez, the left fielder, bats third. Elson Howard behind the plate tonight. He will bat fourth. Tommy Tresh in center field. Joe Pepito will bat sixth and play first. Gonzalez, who I'm not familiar with, the right fielder, he'll bat seventh. Clete Boyer, third baseman, bats eighth. And Whitey Ford on the hill will bat ninth. No Mantle and no Maris tonight against the lefty Hank McGwire, who was 1-2 on the year with a 3.00 ERA. In 27 innings, he's allowed 24 hits, a homer, walked 8, and struck out 21. Defensively for the Tigers, Willie Horton in left, Don Detmeter in center, and George Thomas in right. None of them anything to write home about. Vic Wirt at third, or Don Wirt at third. Dick McAuliffe at short, Jerry Lumpy at second, and Norm Cash at first. Cash and Wirt the better of the defenders, and Bill Freehan behind the plate, very good. All right, so that's the lineups. And the defense is good too. It Phil Linz at 143, no homers, and 1 RBI. The winds are blowing in at 1 mile an hour. It's not even a breath of wind this season. And a gorgeous night, 70 degrees and clear. To Linz from McGwire is a fly ball to center. Detmeter goes back. He makes the catch on the warning track. 1 out, and that's how this one starts. Here's Bobby Richardson. Bobby at 267, no homers and 7 RBI. Pitch to Richardson is a line drive into left, and that will fall in for a base hit. So Richardson is on first. 1 out for Hector Lopez. Hector at 281, 2 homers and 9 RBI. Next Wednesday night, by the way, we will have these Yankees again. I know, always fun to have the Yanks, right? Against the first place Minnesota Twins. In fact, we see the Twins twice next week against the Yankees, and I'm already drawing a blank who will play next Saturday. So, American League Baseball coming at you. Lopez at 281, 2 homers and 9 RBI. McGwire delivers, and there's a line drive right to Wirt. Throw to first. Richardson is doubled off. How about that? So the Tigers get the Yankees, no runs, 1 hit, no errors. After 1/2 of 1 inning, there's no score. And so let's set the lineup for you for the Tigers. Don Wirt will lead off and play third. Jerry Lumpy will bat second. Detmeter will bat third. Norm Cash, the first baseman, bats fourth. Freehan, the catcher, bats fifth. Willie Horton, the left fielder, bats sixth. George Thomas will bat seventh. Dick McAuliffe will bat eighth, and the pitcher Hank McGwire will bat ninth. Whitey Ford is now 4-1 on the year. The 3.06 ERA in 47 innings. He's allowed 45 hits. He's not allowed a home run yet. Walked 17 and struck out 25. Defensively behind Ford, Lopez in left, Tresh in center, and Gonzalez in right. Tresh the better of the defenders. On the infield, Clete Boyer at third, Phil Linz at short, Richardson at second, Joe Pepitone at first. All but Linz are very good defensively. Nelson Howard, who is a defensive genius behind the plate. Worked. Great start for him. 376, 3 homers, and 15 RBI. What he delivers, there's a ground ball to second. Richardson throws it over. 1 out. For the lefty, Jerry Lump at 218, 2 homers and 6 RBI. Tigers in their home whites with a blue D on the jersey. Blue hat with a white D. Yankees in the road gray with New York across the chest, unoutlined, with their traditional interlocking NY hats in white with blue. Pitch to Lumpy is a got him. 0-2 pitch swung on and missed strike 3. That'll bring him Don Detmeter. Demeter. He's at 253, 5 homers and 18 RBI. Pitch from Whitey Ford is a fly ball to center. Fresh is there. 1 out, or that's the side. Still 1 out. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 1 complete, no score. We'll get to the ticker after the 3rd inning, but we can tell you the Red Sox lead the Indians 1-0 in Cleveland as Delson Howard comes to plate. Elliott 230, a homer and 6 RBI. Pitch from McGuire is foul. Caught by a lucky fan from Livonia. Howard was the primary catcher in 64, 550 at-bats at 313. So he's due. Fly ball to right. Thomas doesn't move. 1 out. Tom Tresh at 300, 2 homers and 8 RBI. Dwyer delivers. Here's a ground ball. Cash will get it. Flips it over to Hank for the 2nd out. 2 out for Joe Pepitone. Joe at 247. 8 homers. That's a lot. And 18 RBI. This is the Yankees' 22nd game. Pitch from McGuire. Fly ball to left. Horton will make the catch to end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 1.5 at Tiger Stadium, no score. It'll be Cash, Freehan, and Horton. That's a lineup that would strike fear in the American League pitchers in about 3 years. Cash at 388. Start, 8 homers and 18 RBI. Pitch from Ford. There's a line drive. Right to Gonzalez, and there's 1 out. Here's Freehan. 266, 1 homer and 6 RBI. Mets played earlier today. That was the only day game. We'll get to that score in a bit. Freehan swings and misses. Strike 3 on a 1-2 pitch. So 2 out for Horton. Willie at 244, no homers and 5 RBI. This may be his rookie year, 64. He's halfway through his or more than halfway through his scheduled at-bats. That's 3 triples. Here's the pitch. There's a line drive into left center. That's going to drop for a base hit. Lopez cuts it off. Horton rounds first and will hold. And that's the first Tiger hit of the ball game. And I'll bring up George Thomas, who used to play for the Red Sox. 2 for 9 on the year. 222 the average. No homers and 1 RBI. With it 12 on the real year. Pitch to Thomas is a line drive in the right. Gonzalez has it. That will be a single. Horton moves over to 3rd. And that'll bring up Dick McAuliffe, who's in 264, a homer and 10 RBI. Has 3 triples on the year as well. So runners in the corners for the Tigers and 2 out. Whitey Ford on the hill has thrown 25 of his scheduled 125, give or take. McGuire has tossed 25 and should have around the same, 125. Pitch to McAuliffe is a ground ball to 3rd. Boyer has it. He'll throw to 2nd for the Fords to retire the side. No runs, 2 hits, no errors. After 2, no score. Move to the 2nd in Cleveland. The Sox lead 2-0. Here's Pedro Gonzalez with Boyer and Ford to follow. Pedro at 310, no homers and an RBI. Here's the pitch. Here's a base hit into left center. So the Yankees have 2 hits. It's a bad play by Demeter, who shouldn't have had it. So they'll bring up Clete Boyer at 210, no homers and 3 RBI. Gonzalez not a threat to steal. Here's the pitch. Here's a grounder to 1st. Cash takes it to the bag himself for the out. Gonzalez moves to 2nd. Whitey Ford comes to the plate with 1 out. Whitey is 2 for 15 on the year, 133 with 2 RBI. Tigers will play for the bunt here. McGuire delivers at Ford, swings and misses, strike 3 on a 1-2 count. So 39 pitches for McGuire his first time through. 2 2/3 innings, 2 hits and a strikeout. Here's Linz, he's 0 for 1. Pitch to Phil, popped up. McAuliffe should have it on the short grass, and he does. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. After 2.5, it's still no score. So I'll bring up McGuire with Wirt and Lumpy, or Lumpy to follow. I should look it up. So McGuire 0 for 8 on the year, would hit 0.57 on the real year. Pitch from Whitey, and there's a ground ball to short. Linz has it, throws the first one out. So Whitey, 38 pitches his first trip through the lineup, 2 1/3 innings, 2 hits, and 2 strikeouts. Wirt is 0 for 1. Pitch from Ford, there's a fly ball to right. Gonzalez goes over by the bullpens, but it's out of play. 3-2 the count now to Wirt. 1 out, bottom of the 3rd, no score. Pitch from Ford. There's a line drive base hit into center field. Fresh can't get there. And Wirt is on with a single. That's the 3rd Tiger hit. Lumpy is struck out. One of the 2 strikeouts thrown by Ford so far. Pitch to Jerry is a ground ball to second. Richardson throws to Linz for 1. Over to Pepitone, call it 2. So a 4-6-3 double play ends the 3rd inning. We've played 3 here at Tiger Stadium, and there's no score. So as Bobby Richardson steps to the plate to start the 4th inning, we can look at the out-of-town scoreboard and tell you the Mets beat the Braves 7-1. Henry Aaron had his 5th of the year for Milwaukee, the only run the Braves scored. Wow. Jack Fisher gets the win. He goes to 1-5. Tony Cloninger takes the loss. He goes to 1-3. Top 3rd at Municipal. It is 2-0 Red Sox over Cleveland. Moorhead and Donovan going there. Richardson singled his first time up. He's 1 for 1. Pitch for McGuire, and he's going to single this time. It's going to be into right field, and Richardson is 2 for 2 with 2 singles. He is a threat to steal. Hector Lopez at the plate, he's 0 for 1. Throw to first. Richardson back. McGuire delivers, and Lopez goes down. He watched strike 3, a curveball on the outside corner, 1 out for Howard, who's also 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. Howard puts that one into center field. Demeanor. No, it goes all the way to the wall, doesn't it? No. I take that back. The video fooled me. Anyway, Richardson stops at second. Howard on first. Everyone's in business now as Tommy Tresh comes to the plate. Sox are up on Cleveland 4-0 in the 3rd down. Tresh is 0 for 1. Not anymore. He's not. That's going to drop into right field for a base hit. Richardson will try to score to throw home. Not in time. He is safe, and the Yankees are on the board. They lead 1-0 here in the top of the 4th. Brings up Joe Pepitone. Joe is 0 for 1. So Howard on second. Boy, Peter Brady there with the voice. Tommy Tresh on first. 1 out. McGuire delivers, and Pepitone singles into left field. Howard will round 3rd. Horton does not have a great arm. They'll throw home anyway. Here it is, not in time. And the Yankees lead at 2-0, and everyone else moves up 90 feet. So Tresh on 3rd, Pepitone on 2nd, 2-0 to York, and here's Pedro Gonzalez, who was 1 for 1 with a single. McGuire delivers, and that's a ground ball to 3rd. Wirt throws it over for the out. That was a bang play, and Tresh was right to hold. San Francisco and Houston at Colt Stadium starting up. Here's Clete Boyer. He's 0 for 1. 2 out, 2-0 New York. Here's the pitch. Boyer, ground ball to third. Work charges, throws it over. And they got him. So it's a close call, but it's an out. 2 runs on 4 hits and no errors for the Yankees. We played 3.5 in Detroit. The Yankees 2, the Tigers nothing. So it'll be Demeter, Cash, and Freehand. Or Demeter. I shall look that up. Hold on 1 second. It is Demeter. The whole point of this series was to give these people credit for playing in their era. And it's not good for me to sit there and botch up how to spell the names. Anyway, he's 0 for 1 as we start the bottom of the fourth. Whitey Ford delivers, and there's a ground ball to short. Lenz has a long throw in time. I'll bring up Norm Cash. Norm is 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. He swings. Oh, it's a strike 3 call. He struck him out. So that's the third for Ford with no walks. 2 outs here in the fourth, and here's Bill Freehand, who also struck out. Pitch from Whitey. He got him. He got him to swing and miss to retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 4, it's the New York Yankees 2, the Detroit Tigers nothing. First place Twins hosting the White Sox this evening in the second inning. Chicago 1, Minnesota nothing. It'll be Whitey Ford, Phil Lenz, and Bobby Richardson here in the 5th for New York. Whitey struck out his first time up. Pitch from McGuire. Got him again. And it's a fastball. It's a late call strike. Whitey was just kind of gave a brief look, but it is strike 3, and that's the third for McGuire. We'll bring up Phil Lenz, who's 0 for 2. Through the lineup twice now. McGuire at 73 pitches, 4 to third innings, 6 hits, 2 runs, all earned, and 3 strikeouts. Pitch to Lenz. There's a line drive to center. Demeter will dive and make a catch. Nicely done. He dove and put it away, and a 44% chance of making the catch, and he dodged. So 2 out for Richardson. Bobby has singled twice and scored in the 4th. And it's a ground ball to third. Wirt to Cash to retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors. We're halfway home at Tiger Stadium. It's the Yankees 2, the Tigers nothing. Here's Willie Horton. He singled his first time up. Thomas and McAuliffe to follow, with Aguirre to bat if anyone should reach. Pitch to Horton. Got him. Swung on and missed strike 3. So that's 5 for Whitey, and that'll bring up George Thomas, who singled his first time up. Pitch. Here's the line drive to center. Tresh is there for the out. 2 out. Dick McAuliffe the batter. He's 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. Here's a ground ball to short. Lenz to Pepitone, and that retires the side. No runs, no hits, no errors. We played 5. It's still 2-0 New York. Get the scores after this half inning, but you can see the White Sox leading the Twins 1-0 in the 3rd. Hector Lopez, Elston Howard, and Tom Tresh here in the 5th, 6th. Aguirre has allowed 6 hits and struck out 3. 2 runs, both out. Lopez 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Aguirre delivers, and there's a fly ball deep to left. Horton's there, 1 out. They'll bring up Howard. Elston singled in the 4th and scored. He's 1 for 2. Pitch from Hank. Got him. That's he swung on a pitch outside the strike zone. 2 out. 4 now for Aguirre. Here's Tresh. Has one of the 2 RBIs for New York. He singled and has that RBI. As I said, 1 for 2. Here's a pitch. Tresh, ground ball to short. McAuliffe has it. Flips it over to Cash, and that retires the side. A perfect 6th. For the Tigers on the field, no runs, no hits, no errors, 5.5 down, 2-0 New York. So it'll be Aguirre, Wirt, and Lumpy, or Lump, to face Whitey Ford. McGuire is 0 for 1. McGuire is 0 for 2 as he watches strike 3 go by. So happened 4-2. Neither one of them was happy about it. Here's Warwick, 1 for 2 with a single. Ford gets through this lineup the second time through in 5 and a third innings. 3 hits and 6 strikeouts, 83 pitches. Here's the pitch to Work. Here's a base hit in the right field. So the Tigers have only 1 out for Lumpy, who is 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Here's the pitch. There's a ground ball up the middle. Ford knocks it down, throws to first, 2 out. So Work moves to second. And here is Demeter. He's 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. There's a ground ball. Base hit up the middle. Work will round third and trying to score on Tresh. Here's the throw home. It will not be in time. The Tigers are on the board. It's 2-1. That'll bring up Norm Cash, who's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Ford struggling here in the 6th. He got Cash swinging. Pulled him on the pitch. And that retires the side. No, 1 run, 2 hits, no errors. We've played 6. It's It's New York 2, Detroit 1. Only 4 games in baseball. 5 games going on right now, or 4 other games. 4 games in progress, 1 a final. I'll get that right eventually. The one that's a final is a stunner. The Mets beat the Braves 7-1. Aaron with a lone run from Milwaukee, a solo shot, his 5th of the year. Jack Fisher with the win, he goes to 1-5. Tony Pottinger with a loss, he goes to 1-3. Games in progress in Cleveland, bottom 5. Red Sox 4, Cleveland 1. Moorhead Donovan going there. Top second in Houston's Colt Stadium. They lead the Giants 3-1. Hiller won the homer. Henley and Johnson going in that one. Johnson pitching for the Colt 45s. Bottom 4 in Minnesota. The White Sox lead 1-0. Bizarro and Stigman going for the Twins. And that is the second scoreboard. So here's Pepitone. Joe is 1 for 2. He is singled and drove in a run. The Yankees lead 2-1 here in the 7th. Here's the pitch. Here's a fly ball, all right. Back goes Thomas, 1 out. McGuire, he's probably got about 2 innings left in it. Here's Pedro Gonzalez. He's 1 for 2. We singled. Here's a ground ball right back to McGuire. Throws it to Cash for a 2nd out. Bring up Clete Boyer. Clete is 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. Now he's 1 for 3 as he singles that one in the left center field. So we'll bring up Whitey Ford. And they're going to yank him down. He's 0 for 2. He struck out twice. He hits a ground ball to second. Lumpy over to Cash. And that retires the side. Stretch time here in Detroit. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. After 6.5, it's 2-1 New York. And as Ernie Harwell lays them in the 7th inning stretch, take me out to the ball game. It's a beautiful night here in Detroit. 62 degrees, winds blowing in from center at 3. Not going to help, not going to hurt. Just a very comfortable night for a game as the Yankees and Tigers battle here in the bottom of the 7th. It'll be Freehan, Horton, and Thomas for these Tigers. Freehan has struck out twice. It's 0 for 2. Ford delivers, and there's a line drive to Boyer for the 1st out. Willie Horton, the batter. Willie is 1 for 2. He is singled and struck out. Here's the pitch. There's a ground ball to short. Lins to Pepitone, and there's 2 out. So Ford cruising here in the 7th. He probably could go the distance at this rate. Thomas is 1 for 2. He's got a single on his dance card. Here's the pitch. And he walks. So a 2-out walk to Thomas will bring up Dick McAuliffe, who is 0 for 2. Red Sox lead Cleveland 4-2 now. 6 is the try we've got up here on the board. Throw to first, Thomas back. Thomas not really a threat to steal. Got him. So 0-2 just got the outside corner to strike him out. Nothing across in the 7th. Tigers strand 1 after 7. New York 2. Detroit 1. And this will probably be Aguirre's last inning because he will bat to lead off the bottom of the 8th. But this time around, he'll face Lenz, Richardson, and Lopez. Threw 3 times to the lineup. A very good 7 innings, 7 hits, 2 runs, both earned, and 4 strikeouts. 107 pitches for Hank, and he looks fine. Pitch to Lenz was 0 for 3, and now is 0 for 4. McCullough throws it over, 1 out. Here's Richardson. He has singled twice and scored once. He's also 2 for 3. Ground ball to third, Wirt to Cash, and that's him. 2 out. Hector Lopez is better. And I say Lenz was 0 for 3. He was 2 for 3. He's 0 for 4. He's hitting 130 on the year now. Lopez is 0 for 3 this evening with a strikeout. 1 of 4 from Aguirre. Hank delivers, and that outs ball 4. On a 3-0 count, he walked him on 4 pitches, so that'll bring up Elston Howard. Elston has singled, struck out, and scored. Lopez on first, 2 outs here in the 8th. The Yankees 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They've stranded 4 so far. The Tigers 1 run on 5 hits and no errors, and they have also stranded 4. Pitch to Howard. There's a ground ball to second. Lumpy throws it over, and that retires the side. No runs, no hits, no errors. 7.5 in the books. It's 2-1 New York. And so we will pitch it for Aguirre here. Hard luck day for Aguirre. Only gave up the 7 hits and the 2 runs, but sometimes it's all you need. Al Kaline to pitch in. Now at 288, 2 homers and 6 RBI. Ooh, the Red Sox got to beat the team instead. Tigers trailed by a run here as we start the bottom of the 8th. Pitch from Ford is a line drive, a ground ball right to third. Boyer throws it over for the out 1 out. Did not work, boys and girls. Here's Don Wirt. Don is 2 for 3. He has singled twice and scored. Lone Tiger run in the 6th inning. Through 7 1/3 innings as Mr. Ford starts his 4th time through the lineup. 7 1/3, 5 hits, 1 run it was earned. He has walked 1 and struck out 8 and thrown 110 efficient pitches. Pitch to Wirt. Here's a line drive into left field that's going to drop for a hit, and so the Tigers have the tying run. For Jerry Lumpy, who's 0 for 3. Can hit extra bases. He had 21 doubles on the real year, and 6 triples. Ford delivers, and there's a fly ball left center. Tresh will move over, and that's an out. 2 out. For Demeter. 1 for 3, singled and drove inward in the 6th. Here's the pitch. There's a line drive to left. Lopez is there, and that retires the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. We played 8 in Detroit. The Yankees 2, and the Tigers 1. Let's see. We want to get 1 inning out of somebody. Let's go with Terry Fox. George Thomas stays in the game and right. Terry Fox in the pitch. He's 1-1 on the year. Oh, maybe that's why he hasn't pitched. He has an ERA of 9.53. Oh boy. 5 innings, 8 hits allowed. A homer. He has walked 4 and struck out 1. He will face Tresh, Pepitone, and Gonzalez here in the 9th. The Yankees lead it 2-1. And here's the pitch to Tresh. Got him. Swung and a miss on an 0-2 change, 1 down. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors, 5 stranded for New York, 1 run on 6 hits for the Tigers. They've also committed no errors and stranded 5. Look at the scores after this half inning, but I can tell you Boston is now up on Cleveland 9-2. Here's Joe Pepitone. He had an RBI single in the fourth. He's 1 for 3. Here's the pitch. Fly ball, shallow right. Thomas comes in, 2 out. They'll bring up Pedro Gonzalez, who was 1 for 3 for the Yankees. Here's the pitch. There's a base hit up the middle, and Gonzalez is now 2 for 4. They'll bring up Pete Moyer, who was 1 for 3 with a single. I'm not sure the Yankees have an extra base hit tonight. Pitch from Fox. Ground ball to third. Wirt throws it over, and that retires the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. We go to the bottom of the ninth. Whitey Ford comes on to close it out. The Yankees 2, the Tigers 1. All right, on the scoreboard, last check of the scoreboard for the game. The Mets beat the Braves 7-1. Boston 9-2 over Cleveland, top of the 8th. Okay, Al. Yastrzemski with a home run, his 3rd of the year for the Red Sox. Sonny Siebert pitching for Cleveland now. Moorhead in line to get his 2nd win of the year. Colts lead the Giants 6-1 in the top of the 4th. Still Johnson and Henley there. Twins have pulled ahead of the White Sox 2-1 bottom of the 6th. Jimmy Hall with a homer. Minnesota his 4th. And on the West Coast, Kansas City and the Angels are playing, and they are tied at 1. Dick Green with a homer for the Athletics. Matsugudo. Kansas City and Latman for the Angels, looking for his first win of the year. Pirates and Dodgers, don't forget Saturday. Pirates are 23-3. Lead the National League by 6 games. Here's Cash, 0 for 3. He has struck out twice. Here's a pitch. Here's a ground ball to third. Boyer throws it over, 1 out. So Ford, I believe, threw a lead game the last time we had him. Looking for his 5th win of the year. Well, is 2 outs away from his 5th win of the year. Freehand is 0 for 3. Billy has struck out twice. Ford has struck out 8. Pitch to Freehand. There's a fly ball to left center. Fresh will watch it hit the top of the wall. That's extra bases. Freehand is going for 3, and he's got it. Elston, and he tweaked his hamstring in the process. So the world pitch run for him. Bill Bruton, the speedster, will now be on 3rd, and Mike Rourke will be the catcher. This game does get extended. Infield intervene for New York as Willie Horton subs of late. He has singled and struck out. Bruton, the tying run on 3rd here, 1 out of the 9th. Pitch from Ford, got him. So 1-2 pitch on the inside corner, and it's up to him against George Thomas to see what we're going to do. Thomas has singled and walked. He is 1 for 2. If you're wondering about power, he has 12 and 308 real-life at-bats. Ford has now exceeded his expected pitch count. He is tired. Here's the pitch. Thomas, it's a line drive to Lopez and left, who makes the catch to win the ball game. So the Yankees hope to gain some ground on the Twins. At least they hold their pace as they beat the Tigers 2-1. So 2 runs on 8 hits and no errors for New York. 1 run on 7 hits and no errors for the Tigers. I assume that Mr. Ford is your player of the game. He is. Don't color me shocked. The Yankees won this game in the 4th inning. They sent 7 batters to the plate. Tommy Tresh singled, scoring 1 to take the lead to make it 1-0. And then when Joe Pepitone singled home Elston Howard, it gave the Yanks a 2-0 lead. The Tigers fought back for 1 in the 6th. Don Demeter singled, scoring Vic Wirt to make it 2-1, and that was it. That was the last real. Well, the Tigers had the tying run on 3rd with 1 out and couldn't get him home. We're at 3 for 4. That's the biggest notable for the Tigers. 184 goes the distance. 1 earned run, 7 hits, 1 walk, and struck out 9. He's 5-1 on the year. Guire pitched 8 solid innings, but takes a hard luck loss. 2 earned runs, 7 hits, a walk, and 4 strikeouts. He's now 1-3. And so that will do it. From Tiger Stadium, the Twins have won tonight. Let's give you those other finals. Boston beat the Indians 10-2. Houston beat San Francisco 6-1. Twins beat the White Sox 3-1. How about that? Doubleheader in Los Angeles. They split the Athletics and the Angels. The A's won the opener 5-4. The Angels took the nightcap 11-10-4. In the game you just saw, the Yankees beat the Tigers to go 2-1. Whitey Ford is now 5-1. But with the Twins win, with the standings, the Twins are 20-5, and the Yankees are 3.5 back, and 3.5 ahead of the Los Angeles Angels. So we get the Pirates and the Dodgers come Saturday. That's our next game for you in Pro Baseball 64. Till then, I'm Ron Juckett. We will talk to you the next time.